Hell, this is a a1a share, and I'm gonna have to turn this off because it's a copyright Diddy Noodle thing. Beware. Anyway, I feel like this is right for me to share. It's a a1a share. It's about my day and at where we're at. It's a share, right? So if I don't do this, then I'm not gonna go forward, right? And to go make the right people do the right things. And it's not really right that I should have to do it because people have jobs and positions and they're all full of shit. And I have to say this because these are things I might do that were really right in a happy mode that can be fun, can be dangerous and scary, but not really. They're some things were worth doing at the time that I didn't, and I need to just put it out in the spiritual order of Lubbock. Like, I'm not guilty of a lot of things, right? So you reach out to a lawyer, but when the lawyers do you wronger in some ways than the police did and other people, what do? You go to judges and they're playing a better than you game and going to hurt you more. They're gonna go at what you have, even when you're not guilty. Okay, so that really goes back more than 20 years, and that's just where I'm at, man. And the wrongest thing has happened to be able to share about it. Accountability. So that's tuning your guitar a little bit. That's where I'm at, right? Because it's right for me. One person out there is gonna, where I'm really at, it would be more professional to not talk at all and just play. Right? The whole time for going to 20 minutes or more, however long I'm going to share. And I know it's right because I haven't had anyone help me. And it's not a poor, pitiful me thing, and it's not victim stance and all that bullshit and lies. It's just reality, man. And Lubbock, I had got strong to where I was calling lawyers in the Buddy Holly Hall of Fame, and what I want to do, which I really don't have it in me at all, is go play a concert in the museum, in the courtyard, and outside on a big level, right? And I don't even care anymore. I don't really care at all. I'm about to cuss. You know, it's just, I can do that. I can just go right now and go there and just play everywhere till I get there and play. And that's probably the right thing to do, but not in reality. So, there's a Buddy Holly tribute song. And I had worked on doing a whole album of originals for him because I can't be him. Nobody can be someone else. That's a recommendation, a suggestion. Just don't even try. Sure, you can play and dress up and have fun and act like your favorite rock star, I say, but your favorite hero, your favorite idol, or favorite whatever mentor, or whatever people you look up to, you can be them and have fun. But if in reality you try to cross over to go be them, you're gonna lose yourself. So, on that note, sharing my heart, everyone has a book in their heart, and a movie and everything. Dreams and your reality, right, is your heart, and you can follow it, right? Okay, so there's a 1983 is a court case, and really quick, I wanted to collect money from all the lawyers and all the judges in Lubbock, right? Really, I wanted them to help me, and I know in my heart they're not. And the mayor, it was a real simple thing about, I have a great design about a prayer barn, which is really modern and simple. It's a prayer barn you can put in towns, and the government ain't going to have to pay much for it. It's just an open, more welcoming area, place, real thing that can happen, a prayer barn where you just go, and it has like ditches, you know, outside of it, and you can use the word like irrigation or graveyard, you know, more in landscaping. It's just uh, construction workers know what I'm talking about. You have areas of low below ground, but you could actually pray and take a nap, right? And you can bring your own prayer rug, or there could actually be sleeping bags or matting in the prayer barn you can use. But I felt like it was special because it's a free place, and I had gotten the idea from saunas in a area like a spa where they have rooms where you lay down in, and the positions you lay, you're able to pray. So, you know, that can go all out later, but it's better just to put it out on YouTube and drawings and the all modern, all modern prayer barn, right? Just put it out. Then if I'm in conversation, meaningful conversation, sales or whatever, there, go to YouTube. That's my prayer barn. Now the church, I felt like a long time ago there needs to be one there, and I don't feel that way now. The Buddy Holly Museum is where he has, you know, his bed, and there's like a kind of house thing there, and all that. And I felt like it was right then to send him my guitars. I was grateful enough to work harder than everyone else, so therefore I had 1,000 more guitars, and I performed all over the place, period, for more than 1 billion people when I'm alive. And that is unbelievable, and it doesn't matter because it's reality for me. And I don't want to share strong. We'll just do that like Don't Ever Lose Yourself was a song another individual was working on, and we can make better. And there's a lot of feelings worse than like babysitting a band and family engagements and relationships. A band is way worse. I have felt that way because it's work, and the work of maintaining a band relationship is what rock and rollers would say, very fucked up, very hard, and you make it look easy. And there's other guys like Paul McCartney, Axl Rose, whatever. You know, McCartney might have made it, or Mick Jagger maybe made it look easy, right? But so I would share a song, Don't Ever Lose Yourself, because it's a message to one person, you know. Don't ever lose yourself, because in reality it's not worth it to feel free and be free. In reality, that's where you want to be. Don't ever lose yourself. Just a message without the mess. Yeah, baby, you're the best. Don't ever lose. Don't ever lose yourself. So there, that's a sample of a freestyle, just made up song, Don't Ever Lose Yourself. So for Buddy Holly tribute, that would have to, I have to be me to be able to get to you. And those are great lyrics for songs. Like, I was joking with another drummer friend, and the greatest thing about sharing is you share something small and simple, and it ends up maybe being bigger, saving a life, or it could be good to another. Now, if the other person's not right with themselves from internal to external, they're gonna fuck stuff up for them and others, right? So don't worry about your deliverance all the time, but it actually depends. Everyone's got a right to be them, right? So good thing about sharing Lubbock is I feel connected to it from before, right? And the audio's going past 10 minutes and 21 seconds now. And the time date stamp is about 20 to 8, December 4th, Thursday, 2024. Not at all, not a good day for me at all. Last night, headaches, overworked all night long, helping other people, saving lives, and didn't sleep at all. And I felt like I had to go to the police station, which I may do, and go to a courthouse out of county to get help going against the bad people in this county, and actually go to a courthouse in this county where I'm a victim, and that's it. And I can't quit, and I want to not do any of those. And that can be right for some people. I don't have to, but the other song comes from a while back. I was in another band and wrote a song called TV. It was really easy. It was at a break where I was in a good place where we had already played. Making money and having fun equal. That's not the issue of living, but it can be, right? And that was one of the greater feelings at one place I played completely. I went on the way to go there to free myself, right? To go perform. And I feel free when I perform sometimes. So, and I knew in my heart there wasn't going to be many people there, and I felt good, like I could really be me. Because there's times I've performed and other performers may not feel that way, they may feel that way. That you go through stress and anxiety. The worrying about what other people think is what I call it, to keep it simple. It's just self-destructive, man, and you can't control it. You go through it as you perform. So, I'm putting out 2112 albums. Rush used to be one of my favorite bands, and they're from Canada, and I like Ozzy Osbourne, and I really like heavy metal and all that, but internally, what is with me disagreeing with you, like, I don't feel like you have to, I don't feel like you should, I don't feel like you need to do all that drugs, really. I don't feel like you have to do all that alcohol, sex, and drugs to be a rock and roller. And that's just where I'm at right now. So I'm tuning the guitar so we can roll and move on, right? And what I'm doing is supplying a song free of charge for you, to you. I feel that could be the simplest I would have to share it for right now, you know. I feel upset because the guitar wants to misbehave and go out of tune, slip and stray. Take me down into its grave. Everyone's a slave. There we go. That's I Feel song. The best thing now would be not complete it because it feels better for me now, right now, sharing more now. It feels better to take time and work with others. Now, the Lubbock story, I don't feel like I'm done with. I'm not. To call the mayor and befriend him, yeah, that makes sense. A lot of sense to me and the community of Lubbock and to share. And I've done it. There's things out there to Lubbock and Kansas City and the Hall of Fame because that's the way I am. I have to communicate to stay alive, right? Resentment's running deep. It had got that bad before I was about to write a book, and I was like, years it would take me. It would have taken me, and it has. I've been writing about resentments every day, and it does go somewhere. It frees you, even though the results are never right. Like I turn them into the liars, and therefore a part of my soul is gone. Like I'm just saying, if you're a victim, you can write the victims compensation program for the governor, maybe in another state too, and you'll feel better. And I had got so upset writing that it just was a waste. I mean, the writing I was writing turned to, like just the way an artist is. Like, fuck this shit. Nobody's giving me anything. I'm not getting anything from being a victim in writing. And it turns into more like scratching, etching, just unhappy writings, right? And that's where it went. And I still want to use that, believe it or not, to put everyone in prison. Like, I'm the victim of this fucking bullshit I'm going through now. It's so simple that it's upsetting, but people are so satanic. And I'm putting everyone out there that they're going to want to vote for a drunk who almost killed me in a car wreck, right? And that's maybe what is going to happen. So a part of that share is anti-fear fight, where I'm going to reach out to lawyers, which I have no faith and trust in any of them, and judges. But I'm not going to give up because internally I really believe in it, that I'll go through this year without getting killed, and and as far as I can, hopefully finish the year out without getting killed. And I know I'm going to get hurt every day just going out, right? So we write songs about that. And I always go back to where I was before, songs I started that were never finished, punk rock and roll, all of it, country, folk, and I made stabs and successes in all ways and eras and genres. And I feel good about that, but then again, in reality, the humanity issue comes back and goes, well, if I did all that, how come there's no God and nothing's pain? Those are just emptiness, little, another professional would say, nooks and crannies and voids in you that you have to fulfill with something, spiritual or not, or whatever, anything. And 1949, the way that's really right, I started it, just a1a, and I've had head injuries. That's really the truth. And there's a friend that's not down here anymore, and he would always go back to that. and people thought that maybe he was saying it so he could just. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just saying, look, fuck you people. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to let you listen to me or talk to you. And that's the way I felt he was. But he did die in a wreck. Anyway, so I really wanted to go in order and get one of you to all of you on my side to go against this drunk and the judges and the lawyers and the clerk and police. A lot of people who were wrong going back years. And I'm never going to feel resolved until I get it out with a positive outcome. It's just not available readily, to this Dallas County and the surrounding areas. No, it's just too many bad people on the other side. Like, there's too many bad police and lawyers and judges. That's the truth. I wish that never was the case, because you're an American and the police is supposed to help you. And not here, not at all. Right here, no. And around here, no. That doesn't happen. And that's not right. And I'm not down here to correct it, but I am. I'm not down here to send people to prison, but I am. And I actually have to take roles of police because they're not around. And it's unfortunate that I know in my heart that all of them are sinners. All of them had committed crimes, every single one. And that I've never got to vote for, and you as a United States person have never got to find out who police officers were and are, and you never got to vote. You never got to say they had the right to carry a gun and to kill people and get away with it, quote unquote, and commit crimes behind a badge and a gun. So that's it. I want to be specific, and there will probably never be a a1a share ever again, but the songs, my body is really sore from a wreck, so I can't sit up, I can't get up, I can't breathe, I can't play guitar like I did before to finish, those songs that I started.